Now we'll be joined by Sri Kunal Silku, IS Mission Director, Uttar Pradesh Skill Development Mission, and he'll be talking about role of skill and entrepreneurship development in the new world order, the Uttar Pradesh perspective. Over to you, Mr. Kunal Silku. Can you kindly switch on your camera, please?
Yeah,
Welcome.
hello.
Kunal
Am
Silku.
I
Thank you
am
so
I
much.
audible? Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. If you can remove your mask for a bit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Over to you, Mr. Kunal Silku. Your thoughts on role of skill and entrepreneurship development in the new world order. I know a lot of work has been done in the state of UP when it comes to skills and entrepreneurship. So please share with us your vision on that.
And first of all, thank you so much for inviting me in this seminar. And yes, under the able guidance of our honorable CM sir, a lot of new efforts have been undertaken in areas of skill. But I will limit myself to the topic which you have asked, that what is the role of skill and entrepreneurship in the new system which is emerging. See, definitely, COVID has shown us one thing, that old ways have to go and new ways have to come in. And now all these technological initiatives are here to stay. All these Zoom meetings, this hybrid kind of, you know, providing lectures, online learning, digital library, digital classrooms, digital content, app based learning. So lot of AI based 3D. There are also 3D virtual reality labs are there. So now government is also looking at all those new kind of avenues, that which can replace both when we talk about the instruction mode of learning, that is also being tried to be replaced by the new methodologies. And also the laboratory and other lab concerning things are being tried to be replaced by virtual reality and 3D reality, and these kind of virtual labs which can do so to the extent it is possible. So definitely, by coming of all these things, our access and reachability will increase a lot. Because now, earlier, when what used to happen, when we used to have physical classrooms and physical labs, then only, and if it is not residential, then only it used to cater to the limited area, maybe around 4 5 kilometer, maximum 10 kilometer distance. Students were able to get benefit out of it. And many a times these institutions were in the bigger cities or in the urban areas. So our big number of rural population was not actually able to visit to that locations. But with the coming of all this digital technology, now the reach and expanse will increase. Or the students even from the hinterland will be able to connect. And with the great work being done in the online, this laying of optical fibers and increasing the mobile penetration. So now we have been able to provide smartphones to the last mile person. And using these new modes of instructions learning, they will be able to easily connect to the courses. And secondly, for us also, the capacity will increase. Because if a teacher is running a physical class, he cannot teach more than 20, 30, 40 students at max. He cannot teach more than that. Our norm says one teacher for 25 students. But when it comes to online learning, then this classroom size can also increase. And moreover, the videos can be recorded, and multiple times it can be played. You don't even actually need to have a live one-to-one instruction. Also, many a times we can record the lectures, and that recorded lectures can play as per the requirements of the students. So both in quality as well as in quantity, the number of students which we will be able to teach and the quantity both will increase. So definitely, a lot of new skill set is going to enter the market. And when these skill sets will enter the market, not all of them will find job, and we also don't want all of them to become just workers. There are specific skill sets which which have jobs only in big industries. But then there are also a lot of upcoming sectors in which there is a need for entrepreneurship. three four people can come together, and they can start their own startup, or start their own small company, or a small NGO, or a small unit, and start producing items, producing goods, or providing services to their vicinity. So lot of, like, tailoring is one of the skill. Then you have other skills like the mobile repair. Then you have skills like providing some home health care aid. So these are the things which don't actually need you to have a employee in a company. Many, I've just mentioned few of them. All of these traits can be employed in entrepreneurship, self-employment mode. And with the big population that India has, India itself is a our population itself is a very big market. So we don't need to look too much outwards. If we also look inward only to cater to our local population, there's a huge market which is waiting for. So in the new world order, as you rightly said, in the new world order, these kind of new skills and these kind of skilled technicians, skilled manpower hold a lot of importance. The second question which normally comes with this thing is that how are we adapting ourselves to the new age technologies? So see, new age technologies are also coming up very fast, like green jobs. We have jobs in like a power sector. Defense corridor is coming up. So the UPSDM has been forthcoming, and we have identified our skill development plans a priori only. And we have started training the students in those kind of advanced specialized new sector job roles which are coming up. So we have given started giving trainings in green jobs. We are giving trainings in electronic sectors. We are giving trainings in solar panel fabrication, as well as its repair. So all these new areas which are coming up, we are also developing our manpower, so that as and when those industries are set up, we have our manpower which is ready. There should not be any lag that the industry has come, and now they want manpower, but they don't have manpower. So parallelly, since all these groundbreaking ceremonies and a lot of MOUs which has happened with the various industries, defense corridor, so we have actually identified all these pockets, that where all such kind of industries are coming and what is the requirement. So we are training those people for these kind of new things. So both, entrepreneurship and the employment in new age technology, employment in traditional sectors, both will go in tandem. There will be a certain section who will be employed in the traditional and upcoming industries, and there will be a whole lot of different section with different job roles which we will promote for entrepreneurship and self-employment. And I'm pretty sure that they will help us in increasing the GDP of the country, and help us realize the $5 trillion economy uh, dream which our honorable PM has seen for the whole country. So this is all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Silku. Before I let you go, a small question from my side. I can see a lot of questions coming. Just to hear from you, uh, um, uh, what kind of initiative being done when you talk about inculcating or imparting that entrepreneurial mindset to not only university students but also to young minds who are just passing out of school? Maybe any thoughts on that in terms of skill?
See, entrepreneurship is very important. And I use this word, I don't use the word self-employment, because normally, self-employment has been seen and or told in a different manner. I call them entrepreneurs. Self-employment is a mode of employment, but you are basically a risk taker. You are basically an entrepreneur. You are developing your own unit. That may be a small unit. You might be a tailor in working independently, but still you're an entrepreneur. You might be an entrepreneur having, three, four, five people coming together and doing it. So this kind of mindset is very important to be developed, and it requires, both have a fair understanding of the demand analysis of the vicinity or the market which you are trying to cater to, and also the required requisite skill sets which is needed to fulfill that demand which is there. So new education policy has mandated to provide us skill sets right from class 9 onward. So you don't actually need to leave your formal education and get into full scale skilling, then only you will know.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of these kind of skilled trades, now our students will learn from class ninth onward. And along with that, they will also do formal study. So formal study, they will read economics, they will read civics. So the formal study will actually help them understand their constitution, help them understand their local markets, help them understand how markets perform, what is demand supply, how they meet, how things happen. So with that knowledge, which will be there, the formal knowledge which will be there, along with, they will be clubbed with the skill sets. Like now we are talking about providing providing coding classes right from class 6. So now if you find that there is a particular opportunity, let us say, I'm taking a very small example. Let us say you find that there is not a very good bakery shop in your vicinity, and you have learned making very good cakes or very good bakery items or breads. You know how to make it. So now to market it, along with, if you have the knowledge of computer knowledge, or some other child has a knowledge of computer science, then he can make a very nice designer website for you, and then you can put up your breads or put up your cakes in that part, and you can popularize that website in the local vicinity, and then people can come and they can browse and they can purchase. So it's a mix of like the knowledge of market, the knowledge of economics, along with clubbing with the skill set of computer science, clubbing with the skill set of developing nice cakes and bakery items, and you merge all those things, and you find a very nice entrepreneur developing, rising, and also earning some money, and also providing some good services to the vicinity. With just one example, so this kind of mindset will definitely be developed right from the class 6th and class 9th. And when we talk about skill development centers, definitely we provide full scale skilling. So there, though, we talk about everything. We talk about employment, we talk about self-employment, entrepreneurship, how to get bank loans, what all schemes are there. So the entire spectrum of the knowledge which is needed, both for setting up industry and also for if you want to get any gainful employment in some industry. So both the things are being taught.
Right, right. Thank you so much. That was Mr. Kunal Silku, IS officer and is the mission director of Uttar Pradesh Skill Development Mission. He shared his thought on various initiatives being taken in the state of Uttar Pradesh in terms of skilling, bending the entrepreneurial mindset to young minds, and various initiatives taken in the state to enhance skill development, which will be helpful for the future generation, for who will be ready for the new world order post pandemic. Thank you so much, Kunal Silku, for joining us in the inaugural